Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, collective. Welcome back into the channel, you guys. So, you guys, this is going to be your unsent letters. Who are they and what they wish they could say to you? So, I'm just going to pull some messages from my deck here, see what messages come out. Collective, this could be messages from you to this past person, or that the messages could be from this past person that you are no longer in contact with. That could be messages to you as well. Just flip it where it goes. You guys know your story, right? And then I will pull some characteristic cards and zodiac signs at the end. So stay tuned. All right. What do they wish they could say to you? This person you have been in no contact with. Who are they and what they wish they could say to you, collective? Okay. What do they wish they could say to you? If they had a chance to talk to you one more time, what do they wish they could say to you, collective? What does this person from your past wish they could say to you? They had one more chance. I'll choose for you. I know that you're not the person for me. I will make the choice for us both. It's over. So, collective, I feel like this is what you would say to this person if they tried to come back to reconcile with you. And some of you guys, you may be dealing with a lot of that right now. People from your past coming back, trying to reconcile with you, trying to come back into your world because they feel that you are literally detaching from them physically, but also energetically, right? So I feel like you are stopping people at the door and letting them know, no, the choice has already been made. I'll choose for you. I know that you're not the person, you're not my person. So it's over. It's done. This door is closed. There's no going backwards at this time. I appreciate the lessons, minus the heartbreak, but you had to have the heartbreak in order to learn the lesson, right? In order to gain the wisdom. But yeah, you're telling this person or these people no. There's no more open doors. There's no more second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 10th, 20th chances. These doors are closed. Okay. And they're saying, you always come back, except this time. And they're devastated. Yeah. Like I said, the door is closed. They realize that you have not only pulled away from them physically, but you have pulled away from them energetically. Again, like I just said, you probably gave this person over a span of years 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20th chances, 20 chances. And they always could expect that you come back to them no matter what they did, no matter how disrespectful they was, no matter how much they kept breaking your heart, because you really wanted to stay connected to this person, because you probably had a level of codependency, collective, that you also had to heal from, and that you may still be trying to heal from, right? It still may be difficult to stay away from this person. Let's keep it real, right? It still may be difficult for you to truly stay away from this person because you actually really love them, or you felt love for them on a deeper level. But the reality is, you realize that you're worth more than that. You were worth more than constantly allowing this person to disrespect you to your face or behind your back. Especially when you found out that they were doing it behind your back, they were making you feel like, to other people around them, that they were people pleasing for, that you were chasing them, that you were, just so sprung on them, not telling the other part of it while they were love bombing you and breadcrumbing you. So, yeah, after this last moment, you've decided the door is closed. And yeah, you didn't come back this time. So, this person is devastated. They're probably confused. They don't understand what happened. How is it that you gained all this strength to just stay away from them? Yeah, everybody has a threshold. Everybody has that breaking point where you just get tired, where you're like, enough is enough. You obviously don't respect me. You don't appreciate me. You don't see me. And as much as I give to you in this situation, all you do is take. I wish I was good enough. Fears, insecurities, expectations, disappointment. Yeah, this person knows that they were not good enough for you. And this is why they treated you the way that they did. This is why they love bombed you. This is why they disrespected you, because they wanted you to feel like they felt about themselves. And I feel like that's very cowardice, but that's what people do. Right people, wrong time. I was just a foolish kid who was handed the flawless pearl too early in life. You know, love bomb. But this person sees you now. Now that you've walked away, now that you have not been in contact with this person, they realize the potential. They realize that you guys really could have had something amazing because you were the pearl, you were the diamond, you were the rarity in their life. And they probably, in the time you've been apart, probably have dealt with all kind of rebounds, been with multiple other people, trying to find those same characteristics that you had with them in these other people. And they're realizing that they're not finding those flawless pearls in others. They're not finding those rarities. Yeah. And what you're saying is, I'm no longer waiting for you. You're not the same person anymore. I miss the old you. I wish I cherished those moments when it was just us. I feel like you're saying, I'm no longer waiting for you. And this person realizes that you're not the same person anymore, as they should. They should see that you've evolved. They should see and know by you staying away from them all of this time that you're not the same person. I'm sure they missed the old you, because the old you, what, always came back to them. And unfortunately, again, you were this flawless pearl that they did not cherish when they had you. So you've moved on. You know, I can never understand how people take things for granted, but it seems to just be some type of normal behavior, you know, of people who seem entitled, who feel like they are, I don't know, God's gift, that they can just treat people any kind of way and people are just going to stick around. And don't get me wrong, there are relationships where people accept less than what they deserve. They settle because of their own insecurities, and that is unfortunate. And I always hope that those people eventually see their worth. Somehow they tap into themselves and start to cherish themselves in order to know that they deserve more. But it's just interesting to me that there's just people who feel this sense of entitlement. The answer I still can't give you. Still care about you, don't want to be hurt by you like that anymore. Yeah, you're over it. You're over it. And like I said, you don't hate this person. You know, I don't feel like you have a hateful bone in your body. You don't. You've forgiven this person. You've walked away. You've moved on. You're trying to evolve and grow again. You're trying to reestablish yourself. You're trying to heal. You're making sure that you're not becoming bitter so that you can become better, so that you can grow and evolve. But yeah, you're not going back to this person. Like I said, you always come back, except this time. That is still the answer. You're not coming back. And it's because, yeah, this person, like I said, they kept choosing everyone else. They kept looking at everyone else as something shinier than the flawless pearl or the flawless diamond that you were. They kept looking and choosing everyone else over you. They kept giving their time and their energy away. They cherished everything else around them that was fraud, that was fraudulent, that was fake, except the one thing that they had truly in their hand that they let slip away that was flawless. You. And so you are saying, I will not choose you again in no other lifetime. This cycle is done. This is could be a possible past life soulmate as well situation. So maybe that's where this you always come back. You know, maybe in every lifetime, you guys always met each other at some point. But I feel like you've broken this cycle this lifetime and you're not choosing them again in the next. You're not going through this again. You're not allowing them back into your energy. You're not allowing the cycles to continue. You've broken a chain and you're not doing it anymore. Good for you. That's a huge one. That's a big deal. So good for you. But this person, I'm sure they're devastated, they're remorseful, they're angry, they feel all kind of things. They're going probably through the 5 stages of grief right now because they don't know what to feel, because deep down they know they lost you and they wish they could have you back, but at the same time they're angry because you're refusing to give them another opportunity. I mean, again, this is a lesson for people that they should cherish the things that they have in their life that are gifts while they have them and not take them for granted. What are some characteristics of the people that could be involved in this situation? What are some characteristics of some of the people involved in this situation? A few more here. What are the characteristics of some of the people involved in this situation? Okay. All right. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a lawyer, doctors, blacksmith. Some of you guys could be dancers, ballet dancers, belly dancers, exotic dancers. Some of you guys are civil servants. Some of you guys, this person was choosing strangers over you, one night stands, people who didn't even mean anything to them. Yeah, there you go. They charmed a lot of people and took from a lot of people. They wore a lot of masks. Some of you guys could be dealing with people who are merchants in the retail industry, own their own businesses. And some of you guys, this person is paying for their crimes. They probably were doing things that you had no idea about behind your back. And they're probably dealing with a lot of karma and discipline at this time due to their behavior. Interesting. And what are the zodiac signs that are possibly involved in this situation? Give me some zodiac signs. Give me some zodiac signs here in this situation. Give me some zodiac signs here in this situation. Virgo, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, and Cancer. All right. This is who they are and what they wish they could say to you and what you have to say back, apparently, collective. If the message resonated, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.